Good morning, viewer. Welcome to our Fosak TV. Here is a very sad news and breaking news from Afghanistan. Afghanistan struggles with rockfalls, mudslides after deadly quake kills 1,000 people. Desperate rescuers battled against the clock and heavy rain Thursday to reach cut-off areas in eastern Afghanistan after a powerful earthquake killed at least 1,000 people and left 1,000 more homeless. Wednesday's 5.9 magnitude quake struck hardest in the rugged east, downing mobile phone towers and power lines while triggering rock and mudslides which blocked. Getting information from the ground is very difficult because of bad network. Muhammad Amin Hujafi, head of information for badly hit Paktika province, told AP Thursday, adding there was no immediate update to the death toll. The area has been affected by floods because of heavy rains last night. It is also difficult to access the affected sites. The disaster poses a huge logistical challenge for Afghanistan's new Taliban government, which has isolated itself from much of the world by introducing hardline Islamist rule that judges women and girls. The 8 dependent countries saw the bulk of its foreign assistance cut off in the wake of the Taliban takeover last August, and even before the earthquake, the United Nations warned of a humanitarian crisis that threatened the entire population. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said the global agency has fully mobilized to help, deploying health teams and supplies of medicine, food, trauma kits, and emergency shelter to the quake zone. Afghan government spokesman Zabihullah Mujahid tweeted Thursday that 8 flights had landed from Qatar and Iran, while Pakistan had sent trucks carrying tents, medical supplies, and food across the land border. The earthquake struck areas that were already suffering the effects of heavy rain, causing rockfalls and mudslides that wiped out hamlets, parts per kilometers on mountain slopes. The UN humanitarian coordinator for Afghanistan, Ramich Alakabar, told reporters nearly 2,000 homes were likely destroyed, a huge number in area where the average household size is more than 20 people. 7 in one room, 5 in the other room, 4 in other, and 3 in other have been killed in my family, Bibi Hawa told AB from a hospital bed in Paktika capital. I cannot talk anymore, my heart is getting weak, hospital director Muhammad Yahya Wayar said they were doing their best to treat everyone. Our country is poor and lacks resources, he told AP. This is a humanitarian crisis, it is a like tsunami. Footage released by the Taliban showed people in one village digging a long trench to bury the dead who by Islamic tradition must be laid to rest facing Mecca. Even before the Taliban takeover, Afghanistan's emergency response teams were stretched to deal with the natural disasters that frequently strike the country. But with only a handful of airworthy planes and helicopters left since they returned to power, any immediate response to the latest catastrophe is further limited. The government is working within its capabilities, tweeted Anas Haqqani, a senior Taliban official. We hope that the international community and aid agencies will also help our people in this dire situation. The United States, whose troops helped topple the initial Taliban regime and remained in Afghanistan for 2 decades until Washington pulled them out last year, was deeply saddened by the earthquake, the White House said. President Biden is monitoring developments, has directed USAID, US Agency for International Development, and other federal government partners to assess US response option to help those most affected, National Security Advisor Jack Sullivan said in a statement. The European Union also quick to offer assistance. Thomas Nicholson, European Union Special Envoy for Afghanistan, tweeted, the EU is monitoring the situation and stands ready to coordinate and provide EU emergency assistance to people and communities affected. Afghanistan is frequently hit by earthquakes, especially in the Hindu Kush mountain range, which lies near the junction of Eurasian and Indian tectonic plates. Scores of people were killed in January when two quakes struck the western province of Badghis. In 2015, more than 380 people were killed in Pakistan and Afghanistan, where a 7.5 magnitude earthquake ripped across the two countries. Afghanistan's deadliest recent earthquake killed 5,000 in May 1998 in the northeastern provinces of Takhar and Badakhshan. From the Vatican, Pope Francis offered prayers for victims of the latest quake. I express my closeness with the injured and those who were affected, the 85-year-old pontiff said, concluding his weekly audience. BN Das report for